Hi Dan, what's up? Thanks for the sub. We're trying fountain pen inks today, so I skipped one. We can do I think it was a 3x3. It's thinning out, it's thinning out. Fancy writing? It's okay. It's just regular writing. This is a new dip pen I got, and I got it for the purpose of trying inks. Oh, I dipped too much. I dipped too much. This is gonna take a while to dry. Let's see. So this one is a Jack Herbon. I have to like dip it after just one line. Is that real? What is this called? Vertically. The sound of fountain tipped on paper is so ASMR like. Are you doing the ASMR with Katamari background music? You can see it thinning out really, really fast. I've been listening to it all day. So 2 pass, and then do a third one. Oh, I need a pen rest. That's what I need to get. Oh. Am I liking the even colors I got? Yeah, this one's a really good one for writing, just regular writing. It's legible. It has personality to it, but it's not, and it's, you know, appropriate. It's not over the top, which I like a lot. And these are some of the swatches. It's the one in this corner. We can do, so then this is, I got this paper thinking it was the same as this one, but it's not the same. So this is my regular diary that I write in. And I wanted to get this, I was making a swatch book so I can like have an idea what it would look like, but they're not the same color paper at all. Like this is different quality paper as well, not just the color. So I don't know if I'm actually gonna keep up with this or get a notebook that actually matches, but we're gonna write in here too. We're just gonna write random ass stuff to see what it feels like. If anyone has, I'm smudging. I need a paperweight. If anyone has, I was gonna do song lyrics looking up to write. It looks so different too. Yeah, it looks really, really different for paper. So we're gonna try different colors too, but I want to try this one. I was thinking of doing song lyrics. I was gonna look it up on my phone, but there's so much paper going on in front of me right now that I don't know what to do. And I wanted to try out this nib because it was a specialty nib. It does write really, really thin. Look at that. And if I make my angle lower. But I don't write it at like this position. I write it from the side. So I'm always going to be hitting the slant. Which is fine with me. This looks the best on my writing anyways. But I don't get to take advantage of the different angle as much. I have to be very intentional when I do it. You can see the ink thinning out, which is running out on the dip pen. What today is it? March 25th? Oh, where's this ink coming from? I do like the way this ink fades out because it gets pretty dark to a light gray. Very nice. I do like this one. Ah, we were supposed to do this. I got me my 5 billion swatches. This is the recent ink that I'm using that I really like. It's in my pen right now. Yeah, another reason why I bought this and I don't think it's useful is because this doesn't match any of the papers that I own. So I can swatch this, but I'm not gonna know how it looks on the actual paper that I write with. So it's, oh, ink got inside. It's good for like to know my collection, but that's about it. Oh, too much ink, too much ink. Come on, ink, pour down, pour down, pour down. I messed up, I messed up. I think I'm dipping much more than I realize. It's too much ink. Okay, we're gonna switch out. It feels bad to waste ink. I really don't want to get ink in there. Yeah, you can just pop out the lid or the nib, and then you can rinse it in like the sink. And then this is already clean. Like that nib is good. Drink the Kool-Aid. See, like, ta-da. All clean. And I just gotta clean this part now. We can try the Sailor ink. This is the one that comes with it, so we just have to make sure it's mixed properly. Because this one does have... I don't know, it should just already be in there, right? It should be well mixed. I don't see the ink moving at all. I don't know if this is dry yet, so just leave it on the side to dry. Ink for dip pens by Sailor. It's completely full. It's filled up to the brim. Well, that isn't actually very nice for dipping. Oh, it's not. It was a bubble. Okay, we're fine. I don't know how deep it goes. Okay. Whoa! Nice line variation. Please don't spill. Oh, this nib takes getting used to. So this is supposed to go purple with a green shim. It looks so cool. Okay. Don't smear it. I have so many notebooks in auto space. I'm sure the camera's not doing the call. Is that anime themed? What is anime themed? Here, Dan. Next time I'll bring this to con. I'll show you. I don't trust myself. Where's my writing board? I have so many notebooks and not enough space. Do you see the dry down? It's crazy. Paper, stay down flat, stay down. I gotta draw a line. What? I just saw an anime. No, it's not an anime character. They're just lines. You just hear the Katamari. Me and my like 3 notebooks. My 3 different papers. I ran out of ink the last time I do this, so I gotta re-dip. Or I can just let it fade out too, that's an option. It's supposed to be purple, like a purple brown. And then there's a green sheen to it. I don't know how ass this lighting is. I was thinking about filming this in the daytime, but I was so busy today. Next time I do a camera stream, I'll hopefully do it in the daytime. Hold on, I just need to make sure my... Okay. This one looks pretty dry. You see the... Maybe you can see the brown purple a little bit here where it fades out, and then it doesn't have enough pooling to do the green. It's so nice! I'm glad I bought a bottle of this one. Are you dry yet? Can I flip? This one's just a plain ink, and it has like different levels of saturation on it. I bought a kakimori nib, and hopefully I can do better swatches with it. Or the kakimori pen nib and pen body. I really like this nib. It is very expressive, and this is something you don't really get with the fountain pen. Or like a standard fountain pen nib. I'm sorry, the lighting is ass. No. Oh, this one's so nice. Oh, pen do not roll. Yeah, I need to get a pen rest. Let's see, what can I do to make... Because the lighting right now is too harsh. And if I try to dim it by like putting a cover over it, it's not giving enough light to show. This is so my lamp stand is metal, so I got a sheet of paper with 2 clips with magnets on them to make a lampshade. Resourceful. Like when your friends are at a restaurant and they're like, I need a photo right now. You know what you do? This is what my friends taught me. One friend's grab the phone, turn on the flashlight. The other friend gets the napkin. Soft lighting. Done. Yes. Cosplay resourcefulness. That's what I've learned. That's the spirit. Is it showing up as green? I can't tell. Yeah, there you go. It's drying so you can see it. When there's less ink, it's like a purple brown. And then when there's a lot of ink pooling, it becomes that green. It's still drying right there. So there's a huge wet blob. This is the other one from earlier. The Verdigris. This one is Henry David Thoreau Walden Pond. This is Cavico Royal Blue, Urbain Lierre Sauvage. I don't remember what that one was. This is Monteverde California Teal, and then this one is the which one is this one? Emerald de Chivor. Is that Emerald de Chivor? Is that also Urban? J Urban, I think. This one's crazy. I'm such a fan. Okay, Dan, next time I see you at con, I'm gonna write you a letter. It's just gonna say like hello or the, like in SpongeBob, and then to Dan from Leanne. I'll just write it with this. It's drying down on here. It's shining green. The break time. Kool-Aid. Oh, you can see the green ink. That's it. It's clean. That's so easy. And then there's a F on the nib. It's for fude, not fine. I would love a fancy the. Yeah, I don't know how fancy my the is, but I'll try. I'll write you a the. Okay, which one should I do next? So I buy some of my ink samples from Goulet Pens, and you also have the option to buy ink bottles from them, empty ink bottles, but they're not fully empty. So when you buy an ink bottle for them, they're random. You just tell them the brand and size you want. I got really unlucky when I unboxed this last time. Did I do this on stream? I think so. So I got Sailor Blue, which is like their very generic one. And then you get leftover ink in here. So you can write. This is a shit ton of ink, by the way. Like, it's up to here. It's this much ink. This is a lot of ink to write with. So you have this ink to write and work with. So we're gonna go ahead and swatch this one. I wanted like some of their nice ones. See, like this is a Sailor ink. This shiny fancy one is the Sailor ink, but out of all the Sailor inks I got their boring plain blue. There's not enough to do the dip in here, so we gotta tilt. Tilt hit the angle. It's a lot, but you clearly lose. No, this came used. Or no, sorry. This is an empty ink bottle. So they sell their empty ink bottles when they make samples. And it's not fully empty. There's like leftover. So you got empty, but this is how much it came with. I love the way the bottle looks. But I wanted one of their fancy inks. I haven't used this at all. It's the first time using it. I like the way the bottle looks too. That's why I wanted an empty bottle, because I wanted like a desk paperweight decoration. It's just Sailor Blue. Sailor ink. has a smell to it. It smells like printer ink. It's so pretty on the dry down. Look how thin the line gets. Oh, this pen is very impressive. I want to see how like if the ink gets darker with each pass through. This blue is pretty. Okay, maybe do you want this one then, Dan? Do you want your the in this color? I do like legible inks too, but I like ones with more personality. That's why I like this green, blue, teal, gray situation going on. You see how different the blue looks on this paper? Oh, it's out. Yeah, this paper is very, very faded almost. It's kind of like a baby bluish. Oh, there we go. I really like the nib width. This suits my handwriting. The one streak in the middle. That looks more sailor. I think this one's still drying. Let me see. Maybe I should lower the camera. What feels bad is when the ink pulls on the top because you can't do anything with that ink. You can only hope it just drips down to the bottom. Look how thin it gets. Wow! The break time! I don't even know if this is on camera. Oh, it is in the corner. If you write at the very tip, it is thin. There's feedback on it, which is expected, but it writes longer. Oh. It looks better on the dry down than in the bottle, but it doesn't appeal to me very much. It's not my style. The wet part in the middle is funny. Yeah, this is the color paper I normally use, so... But this bright white shows off the color pretty well. Oh, the right fig's crazy. Clean. So easy. Oh, I have an ink at my desk. Maybe I should grab it. This is one of my inks that I've had for a long time. But it's hard for me to get through the bottle. It's Diatremint's Document Ink in dark green. This is a handmade ink for fountain pens. This is document quality, archival quality. It's waterproof. So that's why I bought it. This is my first bottle of ink I ever got. And it's in a dark green because I wanted something with more personality than black. And yeah, I got it because I was really coming off of my like field biologist journey. And then I was like, everything has to be archival and waterproof. So I got this. I just realized I didn't do the swatch on this one yet, but it's okay, we can do that later. So we can do this one. Will this fit? I have a. This won't fit if I do another line. Just start on the next page. It's so chaotic up here. You're still wet. Wow. What? Wow. So you can't wash it off. Yeah, it won't come off on with water. So if you spill water on your paper, it won't come off. So this is taking forever. That's what I've realized. We gotta move the notebooks or else I'm being super silly. I just touched it again. Wow, chromatography. Look at all the colors in it. Let me get a clip. Actually, yeah, this one should be fine. Ah, okay, I can see everything. Oh, too much ink, too much ink, too much ink. I like this green a lot because I think it has a lot of intrigue to it. It's not just a green. I mean, it's a dark green, but it's almost like there's a teal aspect to it, which I really like. Teal is probably one of my favorite ink color family. This is not an even distribution of ink. Emerald green, yeah. There's a jewel tone quality to it. I think these kind of swatches where I'm doing the movements would look better with the Kakimori because that holds more ink. I totally messed up this blob. There's too much ink going on right there. You have to stay down. I shouldn't touch you. I skipped just one square. Can I spell this? Diatramantis. Document ink. I'm kind of nervous. Oh, you can't even see. I'm sorry. I'm kind of nervous because my Nendoroids are like right there. They're right there. It's Hamtaro and Kirby. I'm doing it too thick. Let's do a higher angle. Or I'm just putting down a lot of ink too. That could be it. There's a lot of ink loaded on this right now. This ink feels more viscous. And it dries down a little bit green-gray. I don't know if this is dry, I'm scared. We're gonna rotate it. I have to do the sailor, but this is... I can reorganize what's on this ring, so we can do that later. Actually, I think I already have this green in here. I have a lot of green inks too for some reason. Yeah, Jack Urbon's 1670 Emerald of Chivoire. You see the glitter? I like this color a lot. I love teals. Yeah, this is the document green. So I can go ahead and update this swatch. Oh, too much ink, too much ink. This paper is really fast absorbing. So it's gonna show off ink properties differently. Either that or this like ink is laying down such a flat layer and amount that it's getting absorbed really, really fast. Silly me, you cannot clean the waterproof ink with water. Can you? It's okay, this is a crafting desk anyways. But I should clean this off as fast as I can because this is a document ink. How it works is it's pigment suspended in molecules, and so it can be harder to clean. I do have pen flushes to clean them. What are you playing next? Sorry. Okay. That was not it. That song was not it. I have one cup to get the ink off, and I have another cup of just clean water. So I can clean the pen body and the nib. I'm probably gonna have to take the nib off when I do an actual cleaning because there's ink getting stuck in here. And you don't want to cross-contaminate. where the ink stopped. Okay, then let's do. I think this one's dry, so we're just gonna go ahead and flip it. We're gonna call it. We're gonna flip it. I don't know if this one's dry, so we're gonna flip this. Do the sailor one really fast, then we're gonna rebox the sailor. This was a good angle to write at. It looks really nice. This one is absorbing slower. Like the ink is still visibly wet. I wonder if it was just that, because the other one was pigment and not dye. Oh, water. This cleans really easily. I'm very impressed about that. Oh, it's gonna be so much easier for doing swatching. And then because when you have only pens, both the ink and the pen cleans really easy. Like this, you literally just dip in water and it comes all off, which is nice. And the inks are well behaving on this too. It's gonna make swatching very easily, and I'm gonna have the chance to work through a lot of colors because otherwise I have to fill a fountain pen to use them. And I do use my pens and I like using them, but it's I put one color in and I'm gonna use that color consistently. That's the thing with it. So it's just like, I'm not going to, you know, fill in a pen for, what's the word, like a few, like 1 milliliter, or no, I'm not gonna fill a pen for like half a milliliter and then wash out the entire pen to use a different color. That's a lot of effort. And so having something like this where it's I can just put things in and out really fast is nice. And I have like a bunch of little... Okay. And then this is one of the other empty ink bottles I got, which is Waringel's Tinkerbell. Actually, I might want to save this for the Kakimori. It's hard to see, but there's a lot of glitter in here. And then there's Tinkerbell. I'm not into Peter Pan though, so I can't appreciate this. Unfortunately. Let's try one of my samples. Let's see. So this is a Sailor Yurameku Amamoyoi. I think this is a green, another green on brand. I do like my greens. These ones I might save for the Kakimori. I think it's gonna look nicer. I don't remember if there doesn't seem to be glitter in here. And then likewise, I think the consistent ink flow is gonna look nicer when I have that Kakimori. I mean, this one looks pretty cool. I got lucky that the ink stayed onto the end and you can see like the sheening to not sheening. Maybe I can appreciate that too. This one came out really bad. This one's taking a while to dry down. But here you can see this one looks more teal, right? And then this one's just like a green gray. I think this is still wet. This one scares me. I can't stack them because that's wet. Ooh, this is a far... Oh, I popped a bubble. Did I get ink anywhere? I'm just like staring at my dead nose. Okay, maybe I'll move them next time. Ooh, this is a very light color. It's interesting. This one's holding really, really well on the nib. It's lasting. Ooh, I'm a fan of this one. Sailor's the brand. The color variant, so it's the Urameku line, and then the color is Amamoyoi. Amamoyoi? This one's cool! I don't... Do you see when the ink pours down? It's a very... I can move the ink around! It's like following the surface tension in the path of the other ink. Do you see the bubble? Oh god, I was close to knocking that down. It's like one of those water mazes. You can see the ink. Oop. Oh wow. I'm a fan of this one. I'll let it dry down. It's a... I'm letting the ink flow back in. That's such a waste. It's such a pretty color. word to write? What's the word to write? What is it? The quick brown fox jumped over the lazy dog. It's nice. Do you see this like mint? Oh, I got it. This does not do it justice. Oh, I'm such a fan. I put a shit ton of ink on this too, so it's gonna write for a while. We'll let that dry and come back to it. Oh, this one's still really wet. I know Tomoe River paper takes a while to dry. Wow, this one I'm a fan. This one I'm a big fan of. Me and my precarious ink handling. You know what I think it is too? It comes at no surprise that I've been very, very sleep deprived, and I'm getting to the point where I'm not getting enough sleep that my coordination is off. Every night I tell myself to sleep earlier, and then I'm just like, oh, it's 4 AM again. What happens? What happens? I was so close to knocking over ink, but I didn't. Keyword, I didn't. Recently, I've been having a lot of drawing ideas, which is fun. You know, I'm like happy to draw and like doodle again, but then the drawing inspirations always strike in the middle of the night. And I have to get it out of my system, so then I just start drawing. Oh, it's so cool. When it comes out on here, you can see the purple, brown to teal. This is my chromatography paper. This is so nice. I'm so glad I got this. This guy is still drying, like the ink is moving. Right. I have clamped this down so it'll dry. Let's do another one. This is so fun. What else I got? This one smells like, this one's scented. This one smells like plum. This one smells like plum. I haven't tried it yet though. Ink Studio 162. Blue suede. Oh, this one has a lot of shimmer in it, so maybe we should do a shimmering one. This is Diamine Shivering Seas. Look, 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 look. Look at the color. Whoa. Whoa. Agitate well. Be careful of any bubbles. How low is this ink? I can't see. Right away, there's a lot of shimmer in this. I might be holding it at too low of an angle that the ink feeds back. Oh, it's like a violet tone? Shimmering, shimmering seas. And just like that, it's clean. I just wipe down. What to play, what to play. Do you see the glitter? That's all glitter. This one is probably my favorite. It's still drying right now. This one's my favorite though so far. This one, the green is a lot. I wish I could see a bit of the more purple and brown to it. Yeah, the diamine one's the one that's glittering. You can see it a bit in the writing too. And I like that. So when it's thin, it's more of it's like a indigo tone, and then it gets to a darker navy blue to black. In the writing, it's a little distracting. I'm not gonna lie. So if you write when it fades out, there's less glitter, it's fine. But if you dip as you go, yeah, the glitter is strong. Okay, do you want this one? Here, let me get a... I don't think I have nice paper for letter writing right now. I think I've run out. Just kidding, I have another notepad where I was... So this is a different paper too. This is Midori MD Cotton. This is another one that I have that I was testing. So this is different from my diary too. I wanted to try this paper, and I do like this. I think I still like the Midori MD better because there's something about the sheening on this which is... I mean, it looks nice, but it doesn't show it off unless you have a light source that like directly reflects off of it. So here, Dan, you can have this one. You can have this one, alright? I'll get this... Pick a color, Dan, and then you'll get a the. And then you'll have this sheet too. I have many ink samples. I have the Shimmering Seas here. Do I have any that are like over the top? Let me see. Diane's Shimmering... Diamine? I have... That's probably the one I have with glitter in it, I think. The rest of them usually don't have glitter. I'm okay at drawing. Do you have a drawing request? I almost drank that water. Oh my god, it's almost 1. Hi, Dan. See, March. Oh, too much ink. It's fine. How does he do that looks like an L. Whoa, this pen feels really, really good on this paper. This is a Midori MD Cotton notepad in A5. Is this on camera? Okay, you can see it. From your friend Leanne. Smiley face. Okay. Okay. See, what can I draw? What can I draw off the top of my head? Let's do it. Oh, his nose is cross-eyed. Okay. His football sweet potato. Hamtaro. There you go. He's cross-eyed. Fix it. That's a little better. Okay, not bad. These are the Androids on my desk right now. Kirby 30th anniversary. Hamtaro. Wait for it to dry down. I can't imagine this in a pen. Like, that could seriously clog. Maybe I'll write it for the next one. And then I won't do the swatching until I get the Kakimori. But you have to be careful because I keep tilting this back and it's gonna make the ink run down. So I really should get a pen rest. Let's try. I touched it again. Why did my handwriting turn out so weird? to get used to the control for this because I tend to write the stub nibs, the wider it is, it looks better for my handwriting, but it makes a very thick line. This one turned out really, really well. But I can't like replicate this easily. I have to get used to my writing first and the strokes. Oh, look at that glitter. I might redo this later. I am curious to how it's gonna write once I have a feed on it though. But I'm gonna have to do a color that I want. Let's see. I wonder if it's just this paper that behaves better. That makes writing easier for me. One more or two more and then we'll call it. I didn't expect to stream for this long. Let's see. Wow. Where's my phone? Oh. Wow. Wow. Yeah. Dude, this one's probably my favorite. The Yurameku Amamoi. The color's so nice. I did not expect that. Wow. Me and my collection of blue-green teals. Blue Ostal. Ink Studio 162. This looks like another green-gray. Plum. Blue Suede from Private Reserve. This is like a light blue. It's very true to name, Blue Suede. Let's do Manyo Narishiko. Private Reserve, it's a... oh, sorry, variations, yeah. Private Reserve is just a... we can do that one after. Just a brand. Does it sound like a wine? That's what, okay, so this is what I was bummed, because you see I have so many Sailor Inks, right? Out of all the Sailor Ink bottles I could have got, I just got blue. Oh, I went too far again. Saturate, saturate, saturate. Trouble, ink, trouble. detail is so cool. You know what this color reminds me of? The blue, purple, and MS Paint. You know what I'm talking about? That specific in-between color of blue, purple, and MS Paint. Oh, Shimmering Seas doesn't dry yet. It just touched it. I gotta be careful here. Whoa, as it like touches something, it re-wets it. Gotta be careful. See, like here, it touched the shimmering, and then it touched the Henry David Thoreau, and it mixed a little bit. It's been in between a blue purple. In here on the Tomoe River paper, you can really see the dual shading of that blue purple tone. We lose it a bit on this one. Break out the third paper. Where can I write this? Yeah, on the regular Midori, you can see a bit of that purple in here. Purple, blue. Here it just looks straight up blue. So this isn't accurate to how I want to represent it. I mean, I'm sure there's glitter in this water. I mean, the color is fine, but it's not going to be accurate to how I envision it because it doesn't match my paper. I touched the edge. Oh no, I got into the pen. This is like a real cerulean blue. Oops. Reserve. Blue. It looks darker as you do thinner lines. That's just a regular property of all inks. It's gonna look darker because increased concentration of ink per width. Oh. There's like one dot of ink at the very edge of the tube that I'm using to dip from. And it's working really, really well. Maybe this is the strat. It's very saturated, and so you can tell ink saturation when you do more lines over the top. It doesn't get much darker. The property of it doesn't change. So like here on this one, you can see the purple, and the more color you add, it gets to that more green. Here is the more purple, and you get more to the blue, right? Lighter and then darker and darker. This one you see more of that pooling brown. This one's pretty consistent throughout. There's a stray glitter in here. Oh, there's ink. What a waste. Amazing the making. I think I have to switch to my other water. Oh, it's pretty clean. Should I finish the page out? Chakra Bomb Blue All-Style. Oh, wrong order. Oh. Oh, ink is getting on the sides, what a waste. Do you think I could get it? I'm making a mess. Why did I get this color? It's so similar to the previous one. This is more teal than I like. I think this one I like more. But I guess that's the point of getting samples. I got these during a sale. It's really about $1 each. Pretty good. Not bad. I'm getting ink everywhere. Kanata's voice actor's birthday today. I'm sorry, I don't remember his name. I just know he's one of the Kobayashis. There's so many of them. Like the blues, me too. I think this one's my favorite out of this one. I'm making a mess. There's ink everywhere on this pen. Come on, get on the paper. Bow, bow, hit him, bow, bow. One more, then I'm gonna call it because the stream's too long. I have to do some other things. So like in my other room, I've said this before in stream where I have a wall or a clock on every wall. I don't have that in this room. So I don't know how much time has passed. I should just start putting clocks on all my walls again. Even when I'm wearing a watch, I like having a clock in every direction. That's why every time you look up, you know what time it is. Okay, one more. Sailor Ink Studio 162. Or do I have different ones? If you have something good. So many clocks, yeah. Someone called it kind of psychopathy. I hope they don't all tick. I don't mind. Oh yeah, but if they all tick at different rhythms, that'd be a problem. So I have... So in my other room, I have one analog clock and 2 digital clocks. So it's fine. They don't tick. Let's do this one. I think this is a blue-gray. This one is Colorverse Rainy Day. I want to do a different one. I'll do this Huxley. Maybe do this one. I know it's one already. That's the problem. Organic Studio Aldous Huxley. Oh, what's going on here? Visti are so cute when they perform live. I really enjoyed watching their performance. I'm not even a Visti girly, but I appreciate them. Oh. This is not what I expected. I spelled that totally wrong. Did I really buy 3 colors that look the same? What was I doing? What was I doing? I was really like, man, I'm gonna compare these and pick a favorite. I thought because it was Organic Studio, I expected I would at least buy their like super duper sheening ones. Is this sheening or am I like losing it? Middle one looks more different. Yeah. Yeah, this is like a true blue suede. These two are pretty similar. Oh, I forgot to do the Jack Bourbon one. Or I forgot to do the Private Reserve one on here too. They're not in order, but that's fine. This is just for fun. This isn't for archival. I was just like, I paid for this, I gotta use it. Now, why did I buy the same color? I'm so confused with myself. Oh, gross, sorry. I could squeeze one down there. I would say I'm a fan of this one. These two are very whatever to me. Would I keep them? Maybe I give them away to someone. None of my friends are into fountain pens and inks. Look at this one, gold. It's metallic. It's supposed to look like gold in here. You can see the glitter particles moving the mica. I have a sample of ripe fig before I bought it. I bought because I ordered this before. Wow! Okay. Did I just touch wet ink again? Okay, Organic Studio and Private Reserve look pretty similar. Organic Studio leans a tiny bit more towards teal cerulean. Private Reserve is a little bit darker, a little bit more blue. Bleu Asta is kind of like a teal gray. Not teal gray, but like more true teal-y. Sailor Manyo, Diamine, Glitter World. The Urameku is my favorite. The Atramentus Document Ink. Dark green is what I already have. Sailor Blue, Ripe Fig, and it's Crazy Green. Green sheening. Wow. Well, we had a fun, silly adventure today, friends. I dare not touch my K-pop albums right now. But we unboxed my K-pop albums, 17's 17th Heaven. All 3 versions. Well, I'm not a bragging girl. We did my our merch holder, but unfortunately not all my stands are too big to fit in this one, so I don't know if I'm gonna keep it or not. And then the ink, dip pen, and our ink today. So it's been a lot of fun. And thanks everyone for hanging out with me for almost 3 hours. I'm really questioning myself here. Like, why did I buy 3 inks that look very, very similar? What was I doing? Placing my order. I probably bought this very, very late at night. Knowing me. Okay, but when it dries down though, you know what this reminds me of? Wait. Okay. I'm not crazy. There is a, like, halo to it. There's a red halo. I don't know if it shows. Did I just have to wait for it to dry down? Because this reminds me of Emerald Chivor. I think that's probably the reason why I bought it. Our Organic Studio has a really high, like, sheening property to it. Their nitrogen is super famous for that reason. See, this is their nitrogen. It's super reflective, right? Was I just not putting down enough ink? How do I show this? There's a red sheen. I swear. There's like a red outline to it. Stop focusing in and out, phone. Okay, no. That's just making me dizzy. Okay, maybe it just has to be... So when it pools, there's that red outline to it. And it's not as crazy as nitrogen, where the whole thing just pools on itself and makes that shininess. Okay, I'm not crazy. I didn't buy 3 of the same. These two are hitting it though. These two are similar. This one, when it pulls on itself, it has a dark color to it. Which is kind of nice. You can see it here in the blue too. The Jack Bourbon doesn't have that. Even here, when you do the verdigris, it doesn't pool on itself either. So it's pretty saturated ink. Oh, this is... How am I gonna do these pages? So I probably have to skip a page. Did I like tape these together? Glue these together? Okay, anyways. Thanks everyone for hanging out my silly adventures today. Next stream, I don't know what we're doing. We could watch more. We could be more silly and do more ink stuff. Hopefully in the daytime though, so that it looks nicer. The lighting's better. Or we could just do more game stuff. I do want to stream Katamari Damacy. I have it on the Switch. I'm not good at that game, but I want to play. I've been stuck on the same level for the longest time, so maybe we'll figure it out. We can get through it. But yeah. Until then, I hope you all take care. That you all sleep enough and are not crazy like me. If you see me up tweeting at 4 a.m., pretend you did it and just go on with your business. Because I'm gonna go on with my business too. Okay? So, I'll see you all later. Thanks again for hanging out. Bye-bye. Until next time. See ya. Good night. I dare not touch my Nendos to, like, bring them up to the camera. What do I have to show off? What do I have to show off? Okay, here's the ripe ink. It's not an anime one again here. Like, see, it's just some lines. Bye! Bye-bye! Or you can say hi, too. That's cool. You can say hi to me at 4 a.m. But, like, don't be like, why are you still awake? Just say hi. Bye-bye!